So I've got a rather oranos player, so I know he's going to use Terma to attack me, whereas I want a 9-minute TC fast heroic. So then, as you can see, I haven't got any food, so I'll probably want to make some berries next to so granary next to berries, and I can get the hunting dogs. And then later on, if he sends me off food, then I can start gathering from there. So just send a pharaoh that way, priest that way, so now I know where the rhinos are. I'm going to send this one back, send them to granary. He actually had a better start than me because he could see those. He made a granary economic guild, which he's supposed to do, then go there. So I did. Usually I'd send 5 to food, but in this case, because I had a late start to food, couldn't find them soon enough, I sent to 7. Then you want to send 3 to gold, just like what it says. Going to bring them a little bit this way, so then this last one at the end's a bit quicker. And then send the rest to wood. Want to send this there, then 1 to house monument, because monuments I want to get the skin of the rhino, which makes my villagers stronger, because I know he's going to rush me. So once you've got 10 to food, the rest to gold, and then you want to keep making houses around those. If you can't make houses, just make little wall stumps. So I scouted this thing over here. This one's really good because it's got trees around here. Perfect. This one's too far out there, he'll just turbo me. This one's too far out, he'll just turbo me. Want to kill his scouts. I was very lucky he didn't just turn his Terma into a hero, because otherwise that would have become my thing. So then, while this was actually making late Shadoof, I actually sent these back to food. Probably, in hindsight, probably should have sent those to gold, but I had enough on gold already. I just wanted to make those. I know these are going to get rushed any second, so just going to fast forward it. With Terma, what I usually like to do, I usually like to get the crenellations, because they usually run around a lot. There you go, 3 of them being attacked, but I knew he was going to do that, so I sent that off. I know that with a smith I can send that. So then what I'm going to do is a few of them to armory, and then the rest to barracks, because I know I can make slingers. So slingers are going to be super important to staying his hand with the Terma. I've got this town centre, so that helps me a lot, but still, as you can see, just wiping out his Terma with my slingers. Probably lost 100 of each resource there. He's obviously going to make heroes to kill my Wadjet. So with the crocodile, I want to send that in a rock, send it over there. So this is a bit out there, so ideally I want to make a mythical there ASAP, even though this is the main one, so I'm going to send it here. Probably could have made that a little bit closer to the gold. So then, as you can see, he's sent all his Terma here. He could have easily just wiped out a lot of my guys. He could have done shockwave and attack there. Not quite sure why he didn't, because that would have really helped him. So as he's harassing me, I actually want to harass him. I want to swap the tables, so give him a little bit of pressure on his side. So I'm just going to play it fast again. So I'm always curious. So potentially, should I have made a gold mine there and then use the hero to do the priest to do that? But yeah, so I know that gold is going to be an issue this map because he's building forward. So I want to make a load of ox carts, and in order to do that, I need a lot of food. So as you can see, just harassing his villagers quite a bit. Just going to swap to his view for a second. He hasn't got much food going on. Maybe he's making a town centre or something like that. Just going to swap back again. Play fast. So just sending these guys to harass, basically. So his main tactic was to keep luring me in and taking me back again. So I just went to Mythic. He's still heroic. Harassing. Took out one of his TCs. So usually with the TCs, I like to get one with loads of farms. Couldn't really see one. To be honest, could have probably been better off getting that one, to be honest. Yeah. So as you can see here, just sent about 11 villagers and a priest to make that, but then I saw that he was making that, so I don't want him... You see, if I used my chariot here and killed him there, he would have seen my villagers making that, so I had to send him over there. and then do that. So as you could have seen here earlier, I was actually losing because he had a much bigger army, so I had to make archers to kill his destroyers. As he's got Terma and stuff, I like to make a mix of cavalry, siege towers, chariots and slingers. I want to use my priests versus that, so he needs to use his shockwave a bit more, I think. Let's go and play it fast a bit more. So I'm going to lose that there, so I'm going to send my villagers away, make another thing. So his main tactic, like I said before, is just to keep lowering me, So instead, I'm just going to keep harassing him, sending my villagers all over the place. And because I've got Skin of the Rhino, I can actually kill a lot of his units like that. So at the moment, I've got 2 town centres, he's got 4. So let's just have a quick look why. So I've got a much bigger camel caravan. I've got all the upgrades, and let's just have a look at his. So he's got less than half of that, even though he's a higher rated player than me, and he's got no ox carts going in as well. So for some reason he seems to have gone for town centres, even though he's not really playing. He's not really making any units out of them. So I want to be... I'm losing gold now. So I've got a gold mine here, gold mine here, gold mine here. But he's attacking that one. So basically I want to keep making these. Eventually send... Yeah, originally they were going here, but then I want to send there because that's the longest. I want to wall these off because he can easily raid. If he raided here with Terma, he would have made a massive damage. So I want to use elephants because he was using a lot of archers before, a lot of Terma. So if I use siege towers against his buildings, he's going to use Mamillo, so therefore I want to use chariots as well, which I don't seem to be doing, so I need a lot of wood for that. I'm just going to play it fast again. So I decided to send a load of elephants here, upgrade elephants, send them here, and then when I've got enough, send them against here. But then I was losing a bit up here, so I sent them a bit prematurely. So now we've gone to 2-3, so then I need to send these guys to take that TC. But he's still got a big army there, so what I do is I retreat, similar to what he's doing, lure him into my mitigals to kill his army like that. So basically want to stay on top, killing these Mamillo. So I've got a choice here, either kill these Mamillo or kill these citizen over here. I choose the Mamillo. I could probably send one of them to run away to lure him away, and then the rest of them to kill that citizen, because that would have done a lot of damage. I actually want to go to this and then click, click here, because that would have provided me a lot more gold per second. I eventually decide to send some of them to wood, well, all of those to wood. So I want to add the pressure. I want to take his army away from here and then bring it down here, so then I can take this TC and make it 3 town centres versus 3 town centres, because as you can see for a lot of the game it's like that. Another thing I noticed, I started upgrading, he didn't, so that was a massive thing as well. So I want to send these chariots against that Mamillo. Hopefully that goes up. Got a lot of gold here, so then I realised that, send those to wood. And then I realised, even though he's making heroes, I've made a lot of monuments, so I've got a lot of crocodiles. My ratio is pretty good here. His isn't. So I want to try to take that TC ASAP. So as you can see, attacking down here, got a load of gold going on. Can easily take this, well, not easily, but eventually. If I just pause it a sec. He's got really bad eco. He's losing his army up here. I'm about to take those 2 guys there. Main thing is he didn't make ox carts, which is very, very strange, even though he's a 1701 player. And yeah. And also another thing, he didn't really upgrade too much. So he was making a lot of Terma. So surely you don't need to upgrade that one, because that one will, you know, the upgrade after this isn't that great. Probably want to make Quarry though. But yeah, I generally thought I was going to lose this. Look at the score, pretty high up. This was my first Rob game, or actually first game of the game. So, game of the day. Pretty wasted, as I am now. Denying him a forward fortress or palace. So his eco's pretty shit. Mine's pretty good. I've got the upgrades. Got infinity gold. So yeah, doing pretty good there. He quit. I was actually surprised he quit there, to be fair, but 28 minutes in. And yeah, so I think one of the reasons I won this is because I started harassing him. And then, so the first things first is that I made slingers to deny his rush. And then I started harassing him as well, even though I was being harassed more. And then I made this down here to focus his army and military attention down here. Then I started macroing a bit more. I started decoying back, started making crocodiles to kill those guys. I started making a run for the TCs, so I started going for the TCs because otherwise he's got, well, not double the population, but quite a lot more. I decided that he's probably not going to have an eye down here, so then I sent loads of villagers down here. I want to take all this half of the map, and then eventually could even start taking down here. So I saw he had a market over here, so I sent about 6 cavalry down here to take those out. These guys weren't here then, but if I saw those, I would have killed those, but they weren't there when I harassed. Yeah, it was a pretty good game.